My name is Prakash Barreto, and today I will explain how you speak spontaneously, how you focus on the idea and not on the words at all. A couple of months ago, I was in a hospital. I was there for some tests, and I took the elevator to get down to the first floor. And when the door opened, for some reason, I was a little confused on which floor I was on. So the moment I got out, there were some people who were waiting to get in. I just blurted out, "Which floor am I on?" Soon after that, it hit me that I did not plan that. I was just lost for a second. So when I blurted out, that came out spontaneously. I did not plan my words. I planned nothing. I was just lost, and the first reaction was to say, to utter the words, "which floor I am on." That is what I call spontaneous speaking. Friends, now that is the way everyone else speaks. There is nothing special about speaking like that. Every baby, every person who speaks, that's how they speak. They don't think about the words they're going to say, they just speak. So, how now, knowing all that and knowing the fact that people who stutter, they plan their words, and if they're about to block on the word, means they've thought about the word in advance. So, to really explain this a little further, you need to understand that speaking is a subconscious activity. Now, what do I mean by that? By subconscious means it's not conscious, you're not aware on exactly what you are doing to articulate those words. That the movement of the lips is all happening at the subconscious level. That is exactly like breathing and walking. When you walk, if you are not hurting, you do not tell yourself that now I'm going to put my left foot forward, now my right foot, once again the left foot. Exactly. We don't need to be thinking all those thoughts. All that is happening at the subconscious level. Friends, speaking is exactly the same thing. You are not thinking about words at all. All you have is a message that needs to come out, the idea, and the brain, the left, actually, the right side of the brain is the creative part, and that will take care of the mechanics of speaking. You and I are not supposed to figure out how the words will sound, how they will come out, and the reason is we already know how to pronounce those words. Now, if it is a word you have never heard before, then obviously it is going to get to the conscious part of your brain. But let's assume that all the words we are speaking we know. So we shouldn't be trying to pronounce something we already know. Your brain already knows that. The subconscious part of your brain knows exactly how to pronounce those words. So all you're focused is the idea. Let me let me give you an example to explain this further. What I'm going to do is improv. Okay, I was sitting on a bench in the park, and when I will just give myself a high level topic. So basically, the high level idea is when I was sitting on the bench, a sparrow that was injured was being chased by a cat, and right in front of me, the cat pounced on the sparrow and killed it and snagged it and ran away. So now I'm going to improvise on this, okay? I was sitting on the bench one day in a park, and it was a slow day. Nothing much was going on. The grass was green. It was kind of in the fall. There was still some green grass, and I was just sitting there in the cool of the evening, enjoying the cool breeze. There was absolutely nothing going on in my mind. All of a sudden, from the corner of my eye, I noticed some movement in the grass. And I looked, and it was a sparrow. Guess it might have been injured and it was hopping. It couldn't hop very well. I knew that the sparrow couldn't fly, and I was wondering, what will the sparrow do? If it cannot fly, at some point of time, some cat is going to catch it and eat it. I just finished that thought when I saw a cat out of nowhere get into my frame of view. And from what I understand now, the sparrow was trying to run away from the cat. It did not take very long for the cat to reach the sparrow, and with its claws basically was able to trap the sparrow, and the cat basically was able to clench the sparrow between his teeth, and the cat looked at me, looked behind, and I just did not know what to do, and the cat took off. So I was basically able to embellish the idea into a minute story, and that is what spontaneous speaking is all about. You focus on the idea. You don't even think about the words. You let your brain take care about the mechanics of speaking. Now, if it's a word you haven't heard before and you're trying to use that word, then yes, you might get stuck on that word. So practice. If it's a new word, just practice how to say that word and then leave it to the brain to say it again. So this is what spontaneous speaking is all about. Thank you.